guys, welcome back to my channel. I didn't know what to wear today because I don't own an I Hate John Walker shirt, so I was like, well, that sucks, because I feel like we all need one to cope with our collective trauma of last week. Anyway, it is Falcon and the Winter Soldier Day. It is the next to last Falcon and the Winter Soldier Day. We only have one more episode, and I'm actually... Woo, wow. Did not think that I would feel very upset. I mean, I'm sure I would have, but we all know that I wasn't as hyped for this one as I was for WandaVision, and now I'm just like, oh my god, what the hell are they gonna do? I was talking to a friend of mine, and they felt like maybe they're gonna rush these last two episodes. Dear God, please do not put me through what they did to Game of Thrones Season 8. I will scream. But the thing about this kind of show is like it can be left open for movies down the line, maybe even a season 2, which I would be totally down for. I'd be totally down to watch Bucky and Sam kick ass. It would be wonderful. I would be so excited. I would love it. I would watch it all the time. But yeah, I think what's great about the Marvel Cinematic Universe is that you can tie up like immediate problems and immediate strings that like obviously need to be tied up, but you can also leave a lot of stuff open-ended because it will continue somewhere else. Honestly, I think that's the best part about the MCU, is that you do not have to finalize everything. I am just loving the way that this direction has gone. I do really think that Bucky needs to go back to therapy. I think we need a therapy session. It's been a while. It doesn't have to be long, but I do think that Bucky needs to go back to some therapy. And I need them to get that goddamn shield. I am so tired. I have no idea where this is going. It's gonna be so much fun. We still don't know who the power broker is. We still don't know what's gonna happen with Karli and her other little minions over there. One of you in the comments said that you think that Sharon is working for undercover for Sword. Why the hell did I not think that? I mean, she could be. She used to work for Fury. Would make sense. I wonder how all that's going to finish, because I feel like that is like the main thread that needs to be finished. Bucky's trauma can continue. Sam becoming Captain America should probably almost finish. I feel like there needs to be a payoff. But I can also see it being where there's enough of a payoff that he still has to struggle with it going forward, because, you know, America is racist, and they may not everybody will be okay with a black Captain America. You know, that could definitely be a struggle that he has to continue with after he takes up the mantle and becomes Captain America. That'll be great. It would be America's first black superhero, and it could be a way to pay off Isaiah's character, and especially be able, maybe he can bring in Isaiah's grandson as, I don't know, like maybe like his Robin kind of person. I have no idea. I'm honestly just spouting off stuff at the top of my head. I'm just thinking, but that'll be cool. I wonder, I do strongly wonder if this is the last time we're gonna see Zemo, because he's obviously left, he's on the run. I don't know if we'll cut back to him. As much as I would like to see what happens with him, I honestly would not be surprised if Black Panther 2 was trying to hunt Zemo down. I could see it, that would be like the obvious answer as to what exactly is going to happen in Black Panther 2, or they could do something between now and next week. Who knows? I think that's all of the things that's going on in my head, and that poor Battlestar, man, he did not deserve to go out like that. But anyway, let's get into the episode. This one's called Truth. It says John Walker faces consequences for his actions, and I'm like, huh?
Will he though?
I don't know. The man should go to prison. I guarantee you he will probably get a slap on the wrist, and it'll be like, circumstances be like, well, he was a terrorist, and he should be pardoned for what he did because he was a terrorist. He was not doing terroristic acts at the time, and Karli, we have only seen Karli be the ones who have done like major acts of violence so far. I mean, being beaten up is maybe one thing. That happens in all kinds of gangs, but as far as I know, He's not the terrorist, Karli is. She's basically the one that's a terrorist because she's doing all this for political gain. But then again, they're all doing it for political gain. Therefore, they all are terrorists. The man should just go to jail because he was defenseless. He was literally defenseless. And the whole world is watching. And it's basically gonna be kind of like how the Derek Chauvin case is going right now. I swear, if it ends up like it's gonna be like Rodney King all over again. That is what I'm feeling, like the political, like how this is going and how that is going is a bit much. But all that said, let's just get into the episode. Okay, this one's called Truth. It is 61 minutes, so it is a bit longer. Whether that means we're gonna get an end credit scene, who knows? I will check, but let's just watch the episode. I'm telling you, I'm running out of shit to do. Yeah, you better run, you little bitch! Oh, I don't like you. You should be traumatized. You should be arrested. I would say you should be castrated, but people in the comments are gonna get mad. I don't think you should be castrated, just FYI. You need to go to therapy, man. Like, really bad therapy, but then again, I think it's too late. You know, the only way that I can empathize or sympathize with him, whichever term at the moment, is that he clearly needed to have had therapy. And I'm assuming that the military didn't give it to him, because I feel like every single member of the military at some point, especially maybe after their first tour, needs to go into psychological therapy for PTSD, and then they need to be discharged, and then they need to be taken care of. Our military vets are not taken care of. Why do you think all of them are homeless? I'm not having it. I mean, as much as I don't like John Walker, I understand the position that he's in and like where he's coming from and how he has PTSD and how his own government has failed him.
I killed him because I had to.
You did not have to.
Lamar.
No, he didn't.
Kill Lamar, John.
No, he didn't. You dumbass.
Don't go down that road. Believe me, it doesn't end well.
No, it doesn't. You have to take that shield.
John.
They're gonna take it. Bucky's gonna take it from you. You have to let it go.
You don't want to do this.
As much as...
Yeah, we do.
Bucky does. Oh, Jesus Christ. Come on, Bucky. Like, I feel for the guy. I do. I don't know what to say. Like, I think Bucky might kill him.
Why are you making me do that?
Ooh, ow.
That's gotta sting.
He's like on the warpath, man.
This isn't you, John.
No, it's not. But then again, it always has been. The fact that the super soldier serum has heightened what was already there, it is him.
Because he needs therapy!
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! He's gonna choke him to death! Bucky, get up! I mean, I know he's gonna be okay, but still! Hell!
Captain America.
You are a savage! You are a beast! That needs to be put down! I don't like it anymore! This man needs to be arrested and put in therapy! Oh, they broke his arm! I heard that crack. Oof. Oof. Ow. Y'all all have to hurt now. That hurt me. Now my back hurts. Yeah, you ain't leaving, dude. You are done and down for the count. Dude, maybe they could like tag team with the shield. That would be awesome. Look at that light! And then he gave it to Sam. Because, oh, there's so much to unpack, man. There's so much to unpack. I'm gonna have to make a sticky note because I'm gonna forget. Because I've seen people talk about it, and maybe I need to talk about it.
Damn.
Are you off to take care of Zemo?
Oh yeah, he's gotta breach that relationship. That's a big deal too.
What happened to these?
Some asshat snapped them.
Thanks, Doris. For sure.
Oh, and he's leaving the wings behind.
Wait, yo, you forgot the wings. Keep them.
Oh, but you can still use the wings. Oh, he's leaving back his Falcon identity to take up the I can't get the words out, but he's leaving the Falcon identity to take up the mantle as Captain America.
It is the order of this council that you are no longer to act in any capacity as a representative of the United States government or its military.
Yeah, you're being dishonorably discharged. That is 100% fair.
It's only because of your previous exemplary service to this country that I'm recommending against a court-martial.
Nah, he should be court-martialed. He should.
I lived my life by your mandates. I dedicated my life to your mandates.
This is why you needed to be in therapy.
I only ever did what you asked of me, what you told me to be and trained me to do, and I did it. And I did it well.
You know what? Like I said, I agree with everything he has to say. I don't agree with his actions, but I agree with what he has to say.
You will hold no rank in retirement and receive no benefits.
Oh, now that's a bit much. He worked so hard for the military, and you're not even gonna give him that? That right there is some American government bullshit. That's what that is. You don't take care of any of your vets, even if they are dishonorably discharged. I don't agree with that.
Consider yourself extremely fortunate, Mr. Walker, and return the shield to us with expedience.
The government ain't ever gonna get that shield back. Sorry, hate it for ya. Nah, it doesn't belong to you. If it didn't belong to him, he certain as doesn't belong to you.
Build.
Sharon? 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 Sharon?
Well, these boots are not made for walking.
What the f?
Valentina Allegra de Fontaine. Actually, it's Contessa Valentina Allegra de Fontaine.
What the f? Is she the power broker?
Don't worry about the shield. I know you don't have it. Here's a little dirty state secret. It doesn't really belong to the government.
No, it doesn't.
It's kind of a legal gray area.
Yeah, but it don't belong to you either. Who is this bitch? I mean, I love Julia Louis-Dreyfus, but who? Is she the power broker? Is she? Have we finally?
There's nothing on it.
Who? It has to be. It has to be, right? Like, that's who she has to be? She got purple streaks in her hair, so maybe. Okay, I just looked up the Wikipedia page for this woman, and it says that her notable aliases is Madam Hydra. Can we be done with this, please? Cough drop.
How many times do we have to pay with our lives just to be citizens of this goddamn planet?
Well, you are doing terroristic acts. There's like this weird blurred line between terroristic actions and like riots in the street, riots and protests. I can't.
No.
I thought you'd be here sooner.
This is when he shoots him, isn't he? He's gonna shoot him. Out of mercy, isn't he? Bucky, you can't kill him. If you kill him, it will literally mean the same thing that you are who they made you to be. You're not a killer. Just turn him over to the Dora Milaje. Oh, don't kill him. Please don't kill him. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. He's gonna give me a f***ing heart attack. Look at his face. That face is the face that's gonna give me a heart attack.
Ladies, I took the liberty of crossing off my name in your book. I hold no grudges for what you thought you had to do. Goodbye, James.
We will take him to the raft.
The raft?
It would be prudent to make yourself scarce in Wakanda for the time being, White Wolf.
She called him White Wolf. She called him White Wolf. Oh, I wanna.
But you were a super soldier like Steve. You could have been the next.
He couldn't have been. Sam?
Blonde hair, blue eyes, stars and stripes.
Yeah, there's no way he could have.
The entire world's been chasing that great white hope since he first got dosed with that serum.
Steve did not put you in jail.
No, he didn't. But he's also a part of the problem. He was chosen because he was white. God, I am loving the fact that they are exploring racism in this.
Mr. Bradley, we gotta do something. We gotta tell somebody.
It won't matter.
You think things are different? You think times are different? You think I wouldn't be dead in a day if you brought me out?
And you don't need to out him for it.
They erase me. My history.
Yeah, and they do that to a lot of people in this country.
They will never let a black man be Captain America. And even if they did, no self-respecting black man would ever want to be.
God, this all just wants to break your heart. Ugh. I don't know what to say. I don't know a lot, but knowing and having been told and understanding the history of what's happened to black people in when it comes to medical guinea pigs and the military and stuff like that, it's just, I'm glad it's being talked about. And I hope it continues to be talked about. Because, you know, they are people too. Doesn't matter what color their skin is. I see them, and I see their plight, and they're people, and their stories should be told. And I'm so glad that this deals with it. Sam would be the first, well no, Rhodey is the first black superhero, but Sam would be the first main black superhero from America, right? In the MCU. It's a big deal, and like to be able for him to be Captain America, you kind of have to address the elephant in the room of would they be able to accept him? And this is brilliant. Sorry, I had to pause it, but this is good. I really like this.
How many people still owe mom and dad something?
All of them?
You can act
For sure.
call in that favor.
It might be time to call in a few of those favors.
Yeah, you think? I really hope they get everything fixed and everything works out.
Word goes out to Wilson's family needs help. Yeah, we still got a bit of usefulness in us.
So how do we get it off the truck?
Bucky! I got it, man! You son of a bitch.
Dropping this off. You can sign for it and I'll go.
What is it?
I called in a favor from the Wakanda.
Oh, what? Oh, wait, did they fix his wings? I bet they fixed his wings. Made him new wings.
Hi.
She's like, hi. Look at her. I love it. Oh, God. I love how every girl just, like, swoons over Bucky, myself included. Oh, it's Sebastian. I don't know. Maybe it's that Eastern European thing. I have no idea.
You want any help?
Aww. You gonna get some of that life that Steve got? You're allowed to do that, Bucky.
I'm Bucky.
Oh my god. Oh my god! Sam's like, no. Oh my god, that is Eastern Europeans.
He's the one that killed our boy?
No.
Yes.
No.
And I would never let the person who did that get away.
Carly's the one who did it, you.
Find some measure of peace in that.
He was holding you back. I mean, I guess it could give them some kind of peace knowing and thinking that their son's killer was dead. I get that, but it's still not true. It's still a lie.
Oh, please, if it weren't for me, you'd still be rotting away in that Algerian prison.
Are you done?
I can give you double this time.
Sharon, you are doing some sketchy shit, and I need to know what it is.
Look back.
You run away! Run away! Scatter! No, you can have that life, Bucky. It is okay. There we go.
Yay!
Feels weird.
Why? Oh, I thought he was gonna say because it's someone else's.
The legacy of that shield is complicated, to say the least.
When Steve told me what he was planning, I don't think either of us really understood what it felt like for the black
No, I
enemy
didn't.
of the shield. How could we? How you an apology?
They both basically went under and missed all of the civil rights. Then again, they also knew that segregation was a thing. So, probably could have known something. I'm gonna stop right there. What he just said was like, yeah, they probably couldn't have understood, especially knowing, like, buried deep down all of the Isaiah stuff. But when both of them, when he died and Steve went under the ice, they were still both living in segregated America. This is basically like the blind white person's view. Oh, wow. This is basically like the blind white person's view, like, I don't see color and all that, instead of saying, like, you actually do see color, you see what they've gone through, and so now he is becoming that person. I guess that's a way to become anti-racist, isn't it? To be able to actually see the person of color and understand what they've gone through. So he could technically have imagined that they would never be able to hold the mantle of Captain America, but I guess since they're like, oh, well, segregation isn't a thing and they've got equal rights now, it's totally fine. Why do we need to talk about race? Oh my god, this show is so good. Oh, this show is so good. I love it. Okay, I'm just making sure that I'm understanding everything correctly. Great.
It's just that shield's closest thing I've got left to a family. So when you retired,
Oh, Bucky.
it made me feel like I had nothing left.
But you have Sam.
You know, I've got his book, and I just figured if it worked for him, then it would work for me.
You're not the same person, though. You gotta be your own person.
And this might be a surprise, but it doesn't matter what Steve thought.
Right? It really doesn't. You gotta be your own person.
It means I remember, it means a part of me is still there, which means a part of the Winter Soldier's still in me.
No, it doesn't. Not necessarily. It just means you gotta work through your trauma.
You were stopping all the wrongdoers you enabled as the Winter Soldier because you thought it would bring you closure.
Mr. Nakajima.
You gotta go to them and be of service. I'm sure there's at least one person in that book
Mr. Nakajima!
who needs closure about something, and you're the only person who can give it to him.
Yes. You start with the first one, and then the rest of them will get easier. Oh, he's gotta go to Mr. Nakajima. Ooh, you missed. Ooh, damn. Come on, Sam. You can do it. I need to be running on his left. I don't run. Show them that a normal-ass dude, a normal-ass black dude can be Captain America. You can do it. I am so on board. You are gonna be an amazing symbol to so many people. It's gonna be great. Then you can literally make Captain America completely ambiguous. It won't matter what race he is. It'll be wonderful.
Sam screwed him out of a small fortune not long ago.
This motherfucker's back. We haven't seen him since the first episode. Holy shit. Where the hell did you come from? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Is that who Sharon was on the phone with? Oh my god, I am so confused.
You invite me here for a picnic or what?
Un test en quelque sorte.
Yep, he's French. Yep. He was the one that was talking to Sharon. Oh my god, what is Sharon doing? I have so many feelings right now.
I'm only here to kill the Falcon.
You'll get your chance.
I have so many feelings. What the f*** is Sharon doing? But then again, I feel like Sharon could understand them and feel, like, sympathize with them. Of course they're in New York. They're always in New York.
Forever.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Whoa, okay. They're gonna hold them hostage? They're gonna hold them hostage, aren't they? Yep. Now you're all hostages. Be wings. You can wear the wings and have the shield. Be wings. Be wings. Let the man fly. Let him fly. Fly away, you beautiful butterfly. You are a caterpillar. Now you're a beautiful butterfly. Metamorphosis. Really? You gotta end it like that? Really? What the hell? There's no end credit scene and you're gonna end it like that? Wait. No, there is. Ooh, okay, there's an end credit scene, so I'm gonna skip just a little bit. He's building his own shield, isn't he? What A son of a bitch. What is it even gonna be made out of? Oh my god, what is he doing? This man has gone I just really... Watching all of my footage from last week, I really was bad about calling him crazy. I didn't mean to call him crazy, though he is being a little unhinged. I know he has PTSD, but holy shit, he needs therapy. There's a lot to unpack. Holy majesus, that's a lot to unpack. So obviously next week will be the final showdown. We're gonna have to hit this beat by beat. Zemo is taken care of. He's in Wakanda. That storyline is probably, it's wrapped up. It's done. Sharon is doing something super sketchy. The Frenchman, Batroc, that is his name. His name is Batroc. I'm pretty sure he was the Frenchman that Sharon was talking to. This makes me think that she is the power broker. Now I can understand why she would be on their side, but then again, I don't think she was displaced. I don't know if she got snapped. She didn't say. All I know is that she was pretty much exiled by the government. She can't go home. So I want to know what she has to do with what is up with Sharon. Sharon is like, she's starting to freak me out, and he wants to kill the Falcon. Batroc wants to get rid of the Falcon. So I'm like, is Sharon really on their side? Is she not? I am so confused. Karli there's gonna be this big final standoff. I don't know what's gonna happen with that. Bucky was like, yeah, you know, Zemo said there's only one way to to deal with her, which is to kill her. But Sam, being the person that he is he doesn't believe in that. He doesn't want to have to kill her. I don't think he will. I don't know exactly what's going to happen. John Walker's off the rails because the man needs therapy so bad. He needed therapy before any of this. I guarantee you they probably didn't even give him therapy. They're like, oh, well, you've got all these awesome credentials. You have a Medal of Honor. It's fine. You're the stunning white boy that we need to be Captain America. No need for therapy when you clearly have PTSD, and that needs to be taken care of.
The man needs therapy!
There's just so much to unpack with Sam and Bucky. I want to say that I covered everything, and it is difficult. It's difficult to put into words, but I absolutely love how this show is going and how it's dealing with race in America. As a white person who always, I always wanted to be an ally and I wanted to, help. And the first step to solving any problem is recognizing that there is one. To recognize that racism is a problem, and then to be able to educate yourself and find out how to be anti-racist is the best thing to do. I don't want to get too preachy and everything, but the problem with white people who say that they're not racist and who genuinely mean that they're not racist aren't actively talking about racism and how to be anti-racist. You have to be able to talk about it, and I think from my new enlightened brain, I've done a lot of reading recently, I like that we are talking about it. You'll have those people, why does everything have to be about race?
Why do we need to talk about race?
Race isn't an issue.
I don't see color.
Well, you have to see color to be able to understand the plight of black people in this country. To be able to have read stuff about being anti-racist and actually being able to see portrayals of, how white people should be able to go about it. This right here, we need to talk about this. We as a country need to be talking about it. We need to be shown things in our media that talk about race. Because the first thing to solving racism is to talk about it. You have to recognize that it's there, and you have to talk about it to be able to fix it. Like I said, I don't want to get too preachy, I love it. The only other thing that I wanted to talk about was at the beginning when I said that I needed to write something down, because it's basically Bucky versus Sam being Captain America. I will not lie and say that I was one of the people at the end of Endgame, whenever it was finished, I was like, well, Bucky should have it. Obviously, it should go to Bucky. And it wasn't from, it may have been, I don't think it was from any kind of internal racial biases or anything. I don't know. I felt like, Cap has known Bucky his entire life. It should go to Bucky. But I also really wasn't thinking at the time. I think it was mainly because I was very emotional at the time. And I'd be like, oh yeah, Bucky's fine. he wasn't fine. He had PTSD. He needed the therapy. You know, it's kind of like where John Walker's concerned, you know. They could have a reputation and then they could come back from it or something, but that doesn't mean that they're ready to take up the mantle. And I don't think I knew and understood that at the time. And then watching this entire series has shown me that, yeah, Cap made the right decision. He made the right decision by giving it to Sam, and I 100% back him on that. I completely understand where he was coming from. I honestly am a little bit upset and mad at myself for not seeing it first. Maybe it did have to do with some racial bias. I really hope it didn't, but I would like to be honest about it and say that, you know, I'm actually really mad at myself for thinking it should have went to Bucky first and not Sam. And I really don't want to cry over this, but Sam is such a good person. He's such a good man, and Cap did right by giving it to Sam. Now, Sam thinking that he doesn't deserve it really sucks, because he actually does. And now he knows that he does deserve it, and God, these fictional characters, man, they're gonna kill me. I know it took me a while to see it, and yeah, I needed a little bit more explanation to it, I guess, but Cap made the right decision. I'm very, very happy with this series. Whew! God. I'm just gonna cry every time I'm on camera now. I think the last thing that I touched on was John Walker having PTSD and the government not doing anything for their vets. Yes, he was dishonorably discharged, and rightfully so, but he still also gave a lot of his life and time and work and dedication to, I want to say this country because it is America in the show, but he's given his life to that country, and they're gonna dishonorably discharge him and then give him nothing in return. Maybe it could be less than what honorably discharged people, vets get, but vets need help. I liked that even though he is kind of one of the villains of this piece, he's also very tragic, because it also shows things that other Americans also go through in this country when it comes to our military and our veterans. None of them get the help that they need. A lot of them are homeless and no one wants to help them. The show says a lot, and I am thankful for it. You'll have to correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like this is the one piece of the MCU that actually has stuff to say. And just in 6 episodes, I think they've done a really good job. I love this show. This show is fantastic. I've talked too long. I hope I hit everything. Next week will be the finale. Ooh, we're gonna have to strap in for that, but next week will be the finale, and it'll all turn out all right. So, yeah. Until next week, when we all laugh, cry, go into therapy ourselves from watching the show, I will see you guys then.